GM, we're live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As you see, I am not. I am not in the normal office, but that's okay. We're on the couch in the living room, and so the screen's a little bit. The sizing's not quite how we like it always. But you know what? We're not going to start off this show with a bunch of excuses, especially not after last night appearing on the members-only Toxic Tower, a show which accepts no excuses. It was absolutely awesome doing a stream with BBG, PPR, Tyler, and Emo Cowboy. Those guys were incredible, and truly thank them for having me on. Again, I will make the daily plug for Toxic Tower. If you guys don't sub, it really is such a fun show that they do. So huge thanks for having me on. It was fun. So we're going to get started in here. So what are we thinking? I was thinking I wanted to do something kind of fun for these UDFA drafts. So it's either going to be 0 RB or a board flip. You know what? Let's do a board flip. Let's take Genty at the 4. Let's live a little. Let's, I don't know, try to make some different textures. Let's try to make some different textures on the team. But Mr. Benninger first, appreciate you as always. Thanks so much for coming in, hanging out. I see you in here at the 8 on the clock here. Yeah, Mr. Benninger, thanks so much for coming in. Go AZ Cards. I don't know about the top guest, but it definitely was fun. So glad to get to hang with you last night. And of course, Go AZ Cards. They're saying the best Bash member, at least in recent memory. So Go AZ Cards. It was awesome seeing you on the Bash. And spoilers. At some point this summer, we're gonna get Go AZ Cards on the channel here. So we're working that out. We'll see exactly when the dates work, but I think we're gonna make that happen. So appreciate you so much, Go AZ Cards. And the Death Star mic did make it down, and that's another announcement. Thanks to the Toxic Tower, we're gonna be upgrading mics. The R2D2 mic will be no more, so I am going to be ordering a new mic. We're gonna get this thing out of here. We're gonna upgrade. So I don't know. I might have to reshoot my "So You Think You Can Tout" video, because part of the reason I needed to win was for upgraded mic and lighting, and now I don't know. So I think we're still going to participate. Now we can just do it for the love of the game. Yes, we're not going to need a new mic. GM to you, Danny. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Appreciate you so much for coming in, hanging out. Likewise, Tiger Uppercut. How's your morning going? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think I can tout Genty at 4. We're buying a Resurgent Raider team. The situation there could not have been any worse. Electric generational prospect, and now we get to pair Genty with Drake London. There's not going to be a lot of Genty London teams in this, because people lack the courage to either pull Genty at 4 or take London at 14. So we'll switch it up a little. Really, Bates, I just wanted to Genty kind of was almost like a random player in that range to pull up, but was trying to build a different team here in the UDFA too. Probably do a lot more board flipping in post-draft stuff, just because there's going to be so many more contests. It felt a little like in the big board, don't really have enough bullets in the premier pre-draft contest to like get super wonky, because you can get interesting combos just through falling ADP value. But in the UDFA too, for a $2 contest, we can try something different. Plus, I really do like Genty this year. He still was very productive when it was Pete Carroll's Nepo Fest, and the offensive line was coached by his kids. So, all right, let's see. Genty Bowers. I don't think I have this at all. I can't think of an instance where I have Genty and Bowers. So now we're really going to just buy the Raiders. Could be bad. Probably want to make sure we get Mendoza on this team, because I think for this team to succeed, we're going to need the whole offense to be clicking. And he's now cheap enough, around pick 1, I think, 158? Is that his ADP? Mendoza is down at 160. So all the way down to 160. So thinking way ahead. Oof. We either have to try to push him to 165 or take him 148. So not super ideal, but let's remember where we're at in round 13. Pick 148. It's kind of a dead zone anyway, so we can do what we want. Speaking of Tout, anyone disappointed Cole dropped the Joker act? He won't make the cut. That was one of the more... That was just very interesting. Go Easy Cards. For those that don't know, Pete put out an update video to the So You Think You Can Tout submissions. I did. I was featured as in a small cameo in the video, so I was happy to appear there. It was a funny bit. I missed Cole's initial submission, and basically he went on like the Heath Ledger Joker, which anyone trying to do the Ledger Joker thing, it's a very tough act to do, and he put his heart and soul into it. But yeah, he dropped the bit, and then apparently didn't want to give a truth serum take. So but he's also not like a streamer, so you can't expect someone who's not been in front of the camera at all to be supernatural or have the most succinct answer. So you never know. I could maybe Pete sees some potential there, and he's gonna need all kinds of people. Like I'm hoping to make the cut, but I don't know how many people they're gonna take and what he's looking for. So we'll do our best. But yeah, I think I might cut a new truth serum take. I don't think the Drake May bit is enough. So stay tuned for that. Hey, Kelly Lapidus, happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Appreciate you. I think you were in this stream yesterday in the Toxic Tower, members only. So thanks for coming in this morning and hanging out. Yeah, Go Easy Cards. I thought he was going to do the rest of it in the Joker bit, but he did not. I know. Hey, Emo, I was noting at the top of the show, thanks to the Toxic Tower, this will be one of the last times that people see the R2D2 mic. I had gotten some mic recommendations a while back from one Buck St. Thomas, and he will be no more. Yes, the writer of Slappy Drafter. I'll take JMO here. I like Loveland, but we've already gotten a little wonky with this build. I don't think I want to go double elite tight end on top of a Raiders mega where we pulled Genty up to 4. So I think JMO's perfectly fine. We got Genty, London, Bowers, JMO here. Also didn't feel like I needed to panic and take like Monty there. We should get one of Monty Judkins at 52. And, God forbid we have to take Scatabo again. I agree with you, Emo. You got to commit to the bit. You got to commit. You can't just do one thing and then not. You're in at that point. Yeah, I like this start. Don't be afraid to take Genty at 4. I think that's what we're learning, because I have no Genty Bowers. Because if you want to do Genty Bowers naturally, you're normally taking Genty at like 10 through 12, and then you would have to pull Bowers up there. And people don't do that. And maybe that's because people feel weird pulling Bowers above McBride. I don't know. There might just be something there. So we will see. I'm going to just queue up Monty and Judkins here. Chris Burkle, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Tiger did a tout entry on a whim, but I think, oh, stop it. If it's a young man's game, I'm dead, so I don't want to hear that. I mean, my God, I have to hope that there's not too much of an age cutoff. Willie hey, GMT Willie, hope you're having a great day. I haven't had to do the nose blow, but I got the tissues just off camera just in case. Does R2D2 get a candle lit for the last stream? I might have to do something special for this mic. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do an R2D2 mic giveaway one day. We'll see. Different background. I am in my living room. I am in the living room on the coffee table. So it's actually like super uncomfortable because I'm like hunched forward with no back. I know, real first world problems sitting on a couch. But look at me, horny hater bit 5 years. I mean, I think you're more than just... if I had to like describe emo cowboy, I don't think a horny hater is how I do it, but appreciate you have committed to the you have at least committed to the bit of not being afraid to speak your mind, which I think we all, again, as I said yesterday, I think we all need. GM dropped a new sub, enjoying the morning. Hey, Sam Grant, appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. I'm glad to have you. And yeah, if anyone else is not subbed, please feel free. We're on the road to 750. So thanks so much, Sam. Jets drop bombs. GM to you. I hope your morning's starting off well. Happy Friday to you. Sorry to disappoint you, emo. Stop it, Cozy Cards. You do not fail. You do not fail. Tiger Uppercut, what I don't have the energy to be. No, you don't. I think Tiger. I don't think Pete wants people to just be beefing online. I think he just wants people to be able to speak their mind, right? Like that's the point of the truth serum take. Like it's to make you be able to say things you're uncomfortable saying. And so I do not think the idea of this is to create like intra community beef, you know, and I think some people are misunderstanding that. So I think Tiger Uppercut, I think you're awesome, and do not feel like you have to start trouble to be noticed or put your voice out there. Chris wants the mic. All right, Chris, we'll see what we can do with the mic. DM to you, Skeletor. Yeah, I haven't decided what I want to do with the microphone yet, but you know, maybe at like 1,000 subs or something, we'll raffle it if people want this crappy mic. GM to you, Skeletor, though. GM to you, more like horny lover. There we go. I still wouldn't get there, but that's closer. Rather be a horny lover than horny hater. That's fair. I think I agree. Hold on, I need to draft somebody here. We got Genty, Judkins, London, JMO, Bowers, and we're now in QB Central. I normally just take Parker Washington here. You know what? He's having his workout. Let's go Jordan Tyson. They're doing a private workout at ASU. Maybe he runs blisteringly fast. He better, or it's not gonna be good. So we'll take Tyson there again. Maybe we'll take Hertz if he comes back around to us. But I'm okay. I'm okay passing on that if we have to. I do think we might get one of Hertz or May if we want him. Yeah, the online beef is not required, as Cowboy notes. Tiger Uppercut. Yeah, and drop a like. That too. Thanks, Skeletor. Emo's best ball altar is fantastic. Quite the Emo is very, very good at the entertaining. A horny hater. Hater parentheses for auction off R2D2. Oh my gosh. All right, let me just take Jalen Hurts here. Because if we are going to make Mendoza one of our three, we probably do at least want to have two competent quarterbacks starting in week one. Side mic giveaway. I will say, Skeletor, I am not what's the right word? I am not so full of myself that I think anyone wants a signed anything from me, but I'd be happy to sign it if people want it. Yeah, it would definitely be something for the members, Chris. I think shadow box for the wall. That's another good idea. That is another good idea. Pay top dollar for that mic. Members only raffle is a good call. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Maybe at 1,000. I think that because I think it's possible we could get to 1,000 subs during the season because best ball is going to pick up, and in season I think is like it's the Venn diagram. There's a lot of people that only do one or the other, I've noticed. So in season, we might get some new people, and I don't know, maybe it's ambitious to think I can go from like 550 to 1,000 in a football season, but I hope so. Be cool. I'd rather feel to touch if that's fair too. I mean, that's I guess that's the goal, right? PPR Tyler, I'm subbing for a class called Trending Topics, and today we are legit talking about Epstein. Oh my gosh. That has to be so hard, PPR Tyler, as like an adult to try to keep like I'm assuming this is high scores. High schoolers talking about that in like a, I don't want to say scholarly way, but like a school appropriate way. That sounds like a huge challenge, PPR Tyler. I don't think because I know there's been some Chipotle burrito discussion. The Chipotle near me is terrible. Their burritos actually are almost as wide as they are long because they don't know how to roll a burrito. So anyway, I don't know. Probably not Skeletor. But to my wife, Mike has to be signed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tiger, got it, guys. Maybe you need to finish my coffee. No, you're good, Tiger Uppercut. Yikes. Yeah, big yikes on the Epstein discussion there. Just saw your Tyler Algier percent, says Tim. Big year coming for him. He's a bruising back. I'm with you. I like it. And it's, I know he's, Jacob on Ship Chasing called him I think small win, big miss. And I'm pretty sure it was Jacob, so apologies if I'm making that up. That's one place where I'm disagreeing. I think Algier could be in for a big year. I guess to me, the worry is that Connor and them, I'm just going to take Dowdle here. I do like Godwin, but there's enough receivers after where we can get away with it. I feel like Algier could absolutely be a big hit. And part of it, again, I'd like to see him get a little more involved in the passing game. And Connor could be annoying if Connor's like the third down back. And he does feel like a guy they could work to get touchdowns to. But I don't know, man. Every time Algier's been given opportunity, I feel like he's been good. But maybe that's me hanging on to his rookie year. Go Easy Cards says people don't need beef for a bit. They need to be entertaining like a tight pants wearing cowboy. Yeah, well, exactly. Go Easy Cards. Yeah, and you are highly entertaining, and there is no beef with Go Easy Cards. Preach, Charles. Haven't hit a low octave in years. Yeah, who knew they made assless chaps that were tight? But I guess you can. Somehow it works. Amen, says Go Easy Cards. Emo, it is ambitious, but with your consistency, I hope so. Yeah, again, it's a big goal, but we're trying. When will Toxic Towers be a members only guest? Oh my gosh. That's a lot to ask to get three guests on the show, but I have no doubt we will at the very least get one or two on. All right, let's see. We're on the clock. Goff makes some sense with JMO, but Wandale opens up another late quarterback. We have Reed versus Wandale is tough. I'll go with Wandale, though. So for the audio listeners, we got a 1-3-4-1. We got Hurts, Genty, Jedkins, and Dowdle. Wide receiver room of Drake London, JMO, Jordan Tyson, Wandale, and then Brock Bowers at tight end. So kind of a fun team. You could definitely argue I should have taken Goff there, and then Mendoza would be a nice third QB. I might be trying to thread too much of a needle. Getting Cam Ward is my other option. Where's Cam Ward's ADP? It is 141, so exactly where we're picking in the 12th round. So if we pencil in Cam Ward in 12 and Mendoza at 148, that might make sense. So we'll see what happens. We might get lured in by a QB in rounds 10 and 11, but we'll try to avoid it. Chris says, I've tried to get my dynasty mates to look at best ball. It's very hard to get people into best ball. It is very hard. We're available. Well, might have to make it happen. Hey, Colleen Hoffman, GM chat. GM to you, Mr. Hoffman. Appreciate you so much. Was also a valued member in the chat yesterday. So, and a mod, of course, over in the Toxic Tower. But appreciate you so much, Colleen. Great to have you here hanging out. Purple Yosh, caught the end of your appearance fun. It was a fun stream. It was absolutely fun. So thanks, Purple Yosh. Appreciate that. It means a lot. Emo, yeah, how's it going, Yosh? Algier is going to need catches since Arizona's going to be behind a lot of the time. Yeah. that again, and I'd like to see that happen. But who knows? You know, he had a pretty specific role in Atlanta, and so hopefully that's because I don't think he had a ton of pass catching work in college or as a rookie, but he's not like, doesn't have like stone hands or anything. Algier over Wilson. Your alligator mouth things are confusing me. So Algier's better than Wilson, who's less than MHJ. So you, why did you put them in that order? You're breaking my brain at 8:50 a.m. So where does MHJ go in the pecking order to Algier? All I read is that you hate Wilson, which I know you don't like Wilson, which troubles me as a massive Wilson drafter, and you are the resident Cards fan. Willie, I don't think I'll be keeping too much with the Tout show, but you got my vote on. Hey, thanks, Willie. That is awesome. Appreciate that. I saw a couple people had mentioned my video, and that was very nice because people got very creative with their videos. And so I might have missed a small opportunity. Can't complain. Emo says Purple Yosh. Emo, good to hear, Yosh. Always good seeing you around. Get your, oh gosh, yeah, getting the old taxes done. Go Easy Cards. Still don't understand why Candles doesn't have 1K subs. Chat. You know what? We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually, and appreciate each and every one of you all. It truly does mean a lot. All right, we are coming up. Pick 117, Xavier Worthy. Speaking of guys who can catch passes, let's do Kenny Gainwell. Let's do Kenny Gainwell. That seems kind of fun. And then we can decide what we want to do with our next pick here. You know, maybe Shuck or Willis was tempting, but I think we're going to try to stick with the plan to get Mendoza or Ward. If we don't get Ward, hopefully at least Bryce Young is there at pick 146. It does seem like QB is a little weird. We have like JT Benninger and D Nutsum have 3 QBs, but yet we have someone with 0. A lot of people with 1. So I do have some concern. You know, the people to my left all already have a lot of quarterbacks. So I might have to grab Willis here because I don't have a lot of faith Ward's actually going to be there at 141 the way the board is shaking out. There's a lot of people with none and 1 who might be panicking and loading up. So we missed out on Willis and Shuck. Darnold and Stroud. Wow, Stroud. Gosh, everyone to my left has 3 quarterbacks, which really kind of sucks. All right. You know what we'll do? Let's take C-Rod here. Let's just grab C-Rod. I don't necessarily... I mean, Dallas Goedert would have been fine, but yeah, I'm okay passing that. I do have some concern that we're not going to get Ward there, but we'll figure it out. This also means I should be able to get Mendoza around the corner at 148 if I have to, because literally all 3 of these guys have 3 QBs. Chris just throwing shots at Emo Cowboy. That's all the message you need. Yeah. Thanks, Go Easy Cards. Purple Yosh, taxes were brutal, but it is what it is. Yeah, many such cases. Yeah. No, it's not actually funny. It's not actually funny having to either cut a check or realize how much of your winnings were the real winner was someone else. Go Easy Cards. What out of little board drafters? My 1-2 bullet is very. I have 2 little boards left. Go Easy Cards. I have 2 little boards left to do. Not sure when I'll do them, but it sounds like the little board has already been won. Rich, well, yeah. If I would love to spike one of these big best ball contests. Winning big and having to pay taxes is a champagne problem. Watch out, he says. Yeah, no, I figured you were saying you'd already gotten it. You guys already gotten it done. All right. Let's see. So I thought there was a chance that more quarterbacks would go. Mason and Slick Willie sticking with one. So it does seem like we could get Ward back to us. Again, we're going to have to run by 3 drafters with only 1 quarterback, and there's 2 quarterbacks we want there. So going to be tough. I will say I'd probably take Mendoza first, being that I'm going to try to push, or not try. I think I'm going to go quarterback here. I doubt these guys would take 4 quarterbacks, but you never know. So there goes Ward and Young. That's not ideal. Oh, gosh. Everyone's just... I know I'm part of the problem, so I can't even get mad. But, man, everyone's frothy for these quarterbacks. I said I was going to take Mendoza. I'm going to take Danny Dimes here because, again, I do need some day 1 starters. And if for some reason someone did take Mendoza, I'm going to be... did take Jones, then I'm not going to be very happy with where I'm at. So I will not try to push Mendoza around to 165. I don't think it's worth it to get like Kincaid or Denzel Boston. Yeah, no, we don't want to promote tax evasion. They will get you. It's like Al Capone. Why did he go to jail for all the mob stuff? It's like, no, he went down for taxes. Like, don't muck around with that. Don't muck around with that. Taxes over R2D2. Yeah. I know. I can't believe it's the end of the R2D2, Mike. Big wins equals free roll on tax burden for even bigger wins. Yeah, just keep winning. Just keep winning. My 1099 only showed 3K from UD because getting a finals team in BBM is not something I'm able to do. Oh, Chris, I know you're 4 semis teams finishing second place should go down in Underdog lore and historical run bad. I still can't believe that. All right, let's see. We do want Mendoza here. We're just gonna take that. The sidekick even wants Mendoza this high, which I feel like is kind of rare. So there we go. For the audio listeners, we got a 3-5-4-1. Hertz, Danny Dimes, Mendoza, Genty, Judkins, Dowdle, Kenny Gainwell, and C-Rod, Drake London, J-Mo, Jordan Tyson, and Wandale, and then Brock Powers. This is kind of a fun team. Wide receiver, we're going to have to hit on some late rookies, but that's kind of the story of these pre-draft contests. Go AZ Cards. Dimes this year scares me. Achilles, no joke. Go AZ Cards, as a fellow, as older gentleman, we come from a time when Achilles tears were like career ending. I remember, I say I remember, and then I can't remember the guy's name. One of the running backs that, gosh, who was it? There was one like infamous running back injury. It wasn't Arian Foster. And it felt like they never could get the Achilles tight again. The players were never quite as good. But now Achilles surgery has come a long way. They've changed the surgery, and I don't feel like Achilles is the death knell it once was. And I'm still of the view I hear Achilles, I'm like, it's Jover. But I don't think that's the case anymore. PPR Tyler, we know where your taxes. We know Mr. Minnesota, all about that. How many yogurts did taxes cost? Oh my God. Yeah, we want to make sure that the fridge stays stocked. Shut up, Charles. I probably drank more beers than you. Well, beware of PPR Tyler in breweries if you're in the area. It could things could happen. C3PO is live. That's right. Not so narrowcast. That is right. But not for much longer. A new mic is going to be inbound soon. Chris, it was it Foster? Okay. That's who I thought. That's who I was thinking of. And it's just like your career used to just grind to a halt. Chris says, PD says he doesn't have the data, so I don't know how much of an outlier 4 seconds in week 16. It has to be. Because it's so hard to even get like 2 semifinals teams in, let alone 4 or 5, and then have them all finish second. That is nuts. Darkside Dev correctly noting, though, Achilles doesn't end your career, but it's not something you bounce back from after 1 year. It is Yeah. Yeah, and you do make a good point. It is a quarterback is reliant on mobility for him to like hit his true upside case. But that said, I think he's still going to be fine for our purposes. But yeah, I mean, maybe we do lose some of that ceiling we're really interested in, and maybe he does struggle coming back. I can't remember when Rodgers came back, if it was his plant foot or his like which foot it was, like his front foot or back foot when he throws. I don't remember which one Dimes hurt. You know what? Let's just take Chig here. I don't have as much Chig as I would like. So Emmett Johnson goes after. That's unfortunate. I would have, this is an Emmett Johnson channel, but that's all right. Rodgers bounced back, didn't he? Rodgers was week 1. Yeah, he was week 1, but I guess like it's hard to know how much Rodgers' fall off was just getting older versus the Achilles. Cousins probably is the better example, and he didn't look great when he first came back from the Achilles. But again, they injured different Achilles. One hurt their left and one hurt their right, and I honestly can't remember which it was. And Cousins at the end of last year was better than he was the year before. So I don't know. But again, I'm optimistic. They did re-sign him, and the team that has him, I generally assume the team knows best how like recovery and such is going. All right. B-Rob is probably going to be our pick. If B-Rob's gone, we could take Tesla to pair with JMO, but of course Tesla goes. All right, let's take Brian Robinson here. So now we got 6 running backs. I think we could probably stop with these 6: Genty, Judkins, Dowdle, Gainwell, C-Rod, and B-Rob here. Not too bad. Rodgers was immobile, hence why he got sacked so much. Yeah, but at the end of his career, he wasn't like super mobile anyway. Again, it's like it's hard for me to parse out how much he's like recovering from an Achilles versus he's 40 years old. And those might go hand in hand too. Like it's harder to recover from that when you're 40. I mean, Daniel Jones is quite a bit younger. So yeah, I see the bear case for sure. Jason Tatum recovered quickly. I think 10 months medical techniques getting better. Exactly. Hey, BBG set his alarm this morning. Speaking of Achilles recovery, the foremost expert on all things recovery and muscle related. Appreciate you so much, BBG. I think actually I heard that you taught me about the new Achilles surgery and how they nail it to your heel to stretch out the Achilles. I don't know. You know the machinations of it better, but you were the one that opened my eyes to the advancements in Achilles surgery technology. But appreciate you, BBG. He's of course over on the West Coast. It's 6 a.m. My God. Hall of Famer versus QB who had 6 good weeks in his career. Tomato. Well, we're comparing a lot of different things at this point. But we're trying to limit it to Achilles recovery, and it's hard because, as you were saying, this is not apples to apples. Wheel route noting he'll come back week 1, but he'll be around 70 to 80% of what he was and immobile. That sounds terrible, wheel route. That is so bearish because 70 to 80% of Daniel Jones is not great, and immobile is pretty bad. Yeah, BBG's here. BBG 2 seconds over his video time. I know. I didn't want to say anything because I already mentioned he had the background on the video is so good. The StreamYard background that's like a carpet at a Chuck E. Cheese. It was awesome, but it was a great video, and I really did appreciate it. All right, we're up. Oh my gosh, let's take Wicks. I mean, we've got Hurts here. I think Wicks is kind of a podium pick here. Oh my gosh, quid pro quo. New member, Quid Pro Quo. Thanks so much. That is awesome. I've got to get you. I've got to get your candle going. Quid Pro Quo, really appreciate you. Thanks for joining the Wax Pack. That is awesome. Yeah, I think I've got everything set up for this. So let's get your candle going. As soon as I make this next pick, we will get that lit. Let's see. What are our wide receivers? London, JMO, Tyson, Wandale, Wicks. Is this a 3-6-8-3 or a 3-7-7-3? Not quite sure. I am sympathetic to just taking Jordan James here, but I think we'll queue up Jeremy Bernard. We'll get another Jeremy Bernard share. Memby. Yeah, wheel route, hard fade makes sense. You might have already talked about this, but what did you think of the Tout beef villain video? I thought Pete's video was awesome. It was very good, and it was very funny. My little cameo in there was pretty good. We're gonna take Jeremy Bernard. Oh my gosh, Rodgers can't outrun the ghosts he was seeing. Well, Darnold outran the ghosts. Light the candle, says PPR Tyler. We're gonna get that. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we've got some. Thanks for kicking off so many of my more. Hey, appreciate you, Quid Pro Quo. Thank you for being a part of these mornings. It means a lot. It truly does. Yes, says PPR Tyler. Oh my gosh, BBG 5 MVs. Thank you, PPR Tyler 1. Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Thank you so much, BBG and PPR Tyler. Yeah, back to hey, no, thank you, Best Ball Guy. If you guys don't sub to the Toxic Tower and these guys' individual channels, BBG and PPR Tyler, please do. They are too cool. So thank you guys. That is awesome. What up, Wheel? Yeah, light 6 more. The fire marshal's on alert. All right, I gotta get writing here. So let me pull the board up so people can see what's going on. First of all, Quid Pro Quo. Thank you. Let's get yours going here. Oh my gosh. Quid Pro Quo on 4/17. Awesome. All right. And then let's see. We're probably going to. I think we're going to end up with 8 wide receivers on this team, unless Jordan James really still is there, because I do like the Jordan James. All right. Quid Pro Quo. Thank you. Let's get you down here, and we'll get Candle Cam rocking and rolling for a second. Uh-oh, that's not right. That's not right. All right. Quid Pro Quo, thank you. As I try to adjust this, I can't actually see what it's just like playing Operation. Okay. Excellent. You know what? We're gonna be the Jordan James. No, we're not, because he's gone. All right, forget it. Let's take Pat Freiermuth. We talked enough about Aaron Rodgers. We got to make sure we got Pat Freiermuth. Light 6. I know. Light 6 more. The fire marshal is on high alert. Jets drop bombs. Anyone? Yeah. As PPR or as Go Easy Cards notes, it's something with settings. Because PPR Tyler had this issue where if you don't have it where you can accept it, you don't get rolled in. So PPR Tyler, dear God, BBG again, thank you. I got to look in, see who won them. Let's see who got the Membies. All right. I didn't have my own stream up in another channel, and StreamYard doesn't show you who got them. Oh, so BBG won himself. Fantastic. Like to see that. And we are. I can't start taking Dijon Stribling now because I have none of him. It's too late for me and Mr. Stribling. So we'll play the hits. I'll queue up Ted Hurst. It seems like a fun slappy pick here. So let's take Ted Hurst and Best Ball Guy. Best Ball guy. 416. All right, BBG. I know you're back to sleep, but got to make sure we get your candle lit here. Thank you so much, BBG. Again, it was awesome streaming with you yesterday. So we got BBG in there and Dark Side Dev. Dark Side Dev, appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I left my marker open and I marked all over my hand. All right, Dark Side Dev. Dark Side Dev from BBG on 417. Awesome. All right, we'll light that one up. Appreciate you, Dark Side Dev, always coming in and hanging out. Let's get that one going in down there. Let me catch back up with chat. All right. Hey, Hulk Smash Potatoes, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great one. Appreciate you. Dretz Drop Bombs literally just switched mine. I forgot how to do it. Yeah, B-Part Tyler had to do it. Same here. I can't win them. Oh no. I don't know what I don't know where that is. Yeah, Quid Pro Quo, appreciate you. I've messed around in settings, but too old to figure it out. Oh. Hey, Stefan, appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is awesome. Appreciate so much the dono. Definitely helps with the coffee fund because I'm afraid of getting sued by Pete, so I make sure there's no coffee on my streams in the morning because that's his bit. You can't steal it. But no, appreciate you, Stefan. Appreciate you so much. That it means a lot. Let's go, Stefan. I'll gift you one if you draft Bryce Lance. Man, goods. I have no Bryce Lance. I don't want to make you you gift a sub, but if the people really want Bryce Lance, if you get $10 instead of a candle, you should just light them up. God. Oh, Nash Villainy. He stole Bryce Lance. He stole Bryce Lance from us. Oh, just taking food off my table. The Nash Villain. Oh my gosh. You hate to see it. All right, we'll take Antonio Williams. I got to get through the other candles. I know goods. We got a 3683. We got Hertz, Danny Dimes, Mendoza, Genty, Judkins, Dowdle, Gainwell, C-Rod, and B-Rob. Drake London, JMO, Tyson, Wandale, Wicks, and then 3 rookies, Bernard, Hurst, and Antonio Williams, and then Bowers, Chig, and Firemuth. I actually feel like this team came out pretty good. For those that missed the beginning, we were in the 4-hole, and we pulled up Genty, and that led to Genty Bowers. I actually feel like this team's kind of fun. Let me pull the board up so people can see who we ended up taking here. Darkside Dev saying Stribbling is so landing spot dependent, probably won't rise enough anyway. Yeah, I don't know. He's a name I've heard lately, but really couldn't tell you much about. Yeah, huge thanks to BBG. Chris, I got my free brackets from NHL NBA submitted. I hope they're better than the NCAA. Yeah, I got Michigan winning it all right and like nothing else correct, so I didn't have any success in my brackets. W for Omega vacation in Florida. My slows are ending. Gosh, slows are at 1 hour clocks. Absolutely killer. But appreciate you, W for Omega. Hope you're having a great vacation and staying warm. I hope you're through the weekend because it's getting cold here over the weekend apparently. Lance might have a week in 16. I mean, there you go. I know, goods. I know we missed out on Bryce Lance. Sorry to you too, Chris. For AI to receive a gifted membership on YouTube must enable allow gifts to toggle in your accounts. I think people are just trouble finding where that setting is. Chris said, gonna try to join a draft. All right, I gotta write a few more candles and I'll hop into another one. They did, Chris. Michigan won the tournament. All right. Let me get back to Unbanked Mantis. Appreciate you, Unbanked Mantis. I have not seen you too much in the chat. You don't really, I know you're a lurker, but if Unbaked Mantis, is that a like praying mantis or I'll go really obscure. Did you ever play the game FTL, Faster Than Light? Because Mantis is one of the races of a character in FTL. Anyway, FTL was a fun little Steam game that I've played before. All right, 4, 17, 26. But appreciate you, Unbaked Mantis. Let me light your candle. And then we got Gab for Life. Gab for Life out there in the streaming streets as well. Appreciate you so much, Gab for Life, for hanging out here with us this morning. As always, means a lot to have you here. Gab for Life from BBG. BBG on 4, 17, 26. And then Historical Anomalies. Historical Anomalies, one of my earlier viewers. Always appreciate you, Historical Anomalies. I know you've been here for a long time. Appreciate you hanging out. And then we'll see who PPR Tyler's went to in 1 second. Historical Anomalies. All right. From BBG. And I'll hop into the next one after I write this one. 417. 26. Awesome. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Bindles, I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh man, it means a lot. You guys have been amazing supporting the channel today. Bindles, thank you. Bindles also, if you guys don't sub to Bindles, you definitely should. Bindles also an evening streamer, has his ballsy show. Bindles knows a ton of ball and is a wonderful follow. So thank you, Bindles. And also, again, an early supporter. Bindles would come by when I had, less than 40 subs and was really getting started. So thank you, Bindles. It means a lot. I'm going to join a UDFA 3 now, and we'll continue to light some candles. And it's waiting for one. Waiting for one. Chris said that was my third school loss, so I don't really care, but I was there for Charles Woodson Heisman and undefeated. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's hard to care too much about your law school's sports teams. I will say. I'm definitely an Arizona State fan, which is my undergrad. Yeah, Darkside. Appreciate you, Darkside. Yeah, I'll play my my odd roguelike. I'm glad someone knew what I was talking about with FTL. I definitely am gonna have to figure out a better candle solution when I'm down here, because it's like the heat radiates out of this table, and I made this table myself, so I don't necessarily trust it. Yeah, appreciate you. Every 10th candle turns into a small garbage fire. Those are no. The small garbage fires are just my drafts, Greg. The candles are the candles. The roof is on fire. How did I miss getting in? This one was waiting for one. Purple Yoshi, I do. I think I'm spaced out enough to be safe. But, yeah, that is one rule of fire safety. Never start a fire you cannot put out immediately, in all seriousness. All right, let me see who got in from PPR Chyler. Keith Lentine. Keith, appreciate you. Again, sometimes the gifted subs uncover the lurkers. But hey, Keith, appreciate you so much. I hope your morning's going well. And again, this one from PPR Tyler. So PPR Tyler, thank you so much. Keith Lentine from PPR Tyler. My handwriting, I don't know what happened on this one. All right. You guys deserve better, but it's still legible. All right. Still legible. All right, here we go. Keith and PPR. Appreciate you so much. Here we go. We'll get this one in. Oh, God. All right. So they are down in there. And oh, jeez Louise. And we got the candles going. Trying to figure out how to display this a little better. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's not actually as much of an inferno as it looked there. I literally thought my house was on fire for a second. All right. And now I'm struggling. All right, let me take CD Lamb. Dear God. Dear God. Jet says, even when I'm listening closely, can't get in the live draft. Yeah, well, again, I was hoping that... I almost jumped out when it was waiting for one, but I was afraid I'd rug somebody. TPR, welcome to the Wax Pack. Indeed. Indeed. Bindle's asking for a link. I'm not sure what you want me to link. I'm sorry, Bindles. Because only I can post links in here. All right, I'll take A-Chain. Sure. Yeah, no, it's true. You do not want to do that. You do not want to be unable to put out a fire you've got. Purple Yosh, try this for gifted. Alternatively, click the currency icon in the chat box, select membership, click the 3 dots in the corner, choose gift settings, and turn on the toggle. So there we go. Yeah, thanks, Wheel Route. I was struggling there for a moment. Okay. All right, Chris, using the 1 month sub feature. Yes, happy Friday to the candle. Hey, happy Friday to you, Chris. Appreciate that so much. Yes, when you're a member for a certain amount of time in YouTube, you can send like those kind of monthly membership like notifications there. All right, Bindles. Let's see who you brought into the fold here. Let's see. Pikachu 6. Again, Pikachu. Great name there. Pikachu, appreciate you so much hanging out. I hope your morning's going well. From Bindles. All right. On 4/17/26. And Best Ball Dad. Hey, Best Ball Dad. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I hope the kiddos are doing well. And thanks for hanging out. Again, some names I'm not super familiar with, but it means a ton that you start the day here. So thank you. All right, let's light these two. Again, I've been falling behind on my picks. This team started out with A-Chain and a Lamb. So let me get these two lit and down there. And I got 3 more. All right, there we go. Oh no. Go AC. Thank you, Go AC Cards. Thank you. I'm okay. That is awesome. Go AZ Cards, appreciate you so much supporting the channel. I might have to move some of these to on top of here because I am actually concerned about having so many candles down there. Appreciate you. That is awesome. Go AZ Cards. Hey, thank you. And I can't wait to have you on as a guest here. It's gonna be awesome. This will help. Go AZ Cards. Thank you. Sam Grant, I am in jeopardy of running out of candles. Appreciate you, Sam. Wheel Rat, thanks AZ Cards. Yeah, that's all. Hey, Wheel Rat, so looks like you got one. This is not an Emeka Egbuka channel. We'll take Javante here. Also, let's see, were any of you the 11th? Sweetleaf is in here. I don't know if Sweetleaf is in this morning. Wheeler, I know Wheeler Route. Okay, Wheeler, you are in here. And that's it. All right, so Wheeler is in here. Well, again, I know last draft I did a bad job of checking in on all of you, but thank you if you for helping fill these rooms. Let's see, Sean's Gonzo join from Bindles. Awesome. On 417. And Brody FF1. Brody FF1 from Bindles as well. All right. On 417. All right. Seems like a 3-draft kind of day. I mean, it might have to be. I was only planning to do 2, but we might we might have to keep it going, Chris. We might have to keep it going. Oh my God. All right, let's see where we're at here. Good God. All right. See, I thought it would be this like nice cozy thing if I put them down here. But we might have to move it. We might have to move them. But we're not done lighting them yet. We have not even gotten to go AZ cards as yet. Chris, I selfishly want another shot at getting in the stream draft. Yeah, I really wish you could see how many people were in a room, because I think that would help us. But also, I think that would negatively impact liquidity on a lot of things, because I think people don't want to join a draft where there's 0. So it would ultimately make things hard to fill. But yeah, sometimes it would be a nice feature. We got A-Chain, Javonte, Lamb, and Higgins. You guys know I don't take very much Tootin. I don't have a lot of Carnell Tate. I'll take a Tate share. He's not my favorite of the rookies between Lemon, Tyson, and Tate, but maybe I don't want to have absolutely 0 of them. So we'll take Tate there and then decide. It's also really hard for me to take Burrow ahead of Daniels, even if we have T. Higgins. But you know what? No, we're going to take Tyler Warren. We'll take Tyler Warren. I really like Tyler Warren this year. So there we go. There we go. All right. Let me finish up. Bindle's Gifts, Mr. Muddiger. Mr. Muddiger, thanks so much for hanging. Mr. Muddiger, welcome to the Wax Pack. Mr. Muddiger from Bindles. All right. On 417. Awesome. There we go. There we go. So again, Bindles, thank you for the 5 members. That is awesome. And yeah, it's great. It's great. And we'll keep the members only streams rolling. Should have another one next week, and I try to figure out exactly what we want to do with that. So now, go AZ cards. Oh no, the R2D2 mic heard that we were getting rid of it, and it's trying to escape. It's like Blade Runner. It knows we're getting rid of it, and it doesn't want to go. All right, let's see. Wheel Route FF. Wheel Route FF, glad you were able to get in. Wheeler, I see you in the room. Wheel Route. FF, who I understand, I believe you said you were beginning your streaming journey soon. So that is very exciting from Go AZ Cards. On 417. Why do I keep getting the date wrong? We'll light you up at Wheel Route. And then Sam Watts. Sam Watts also, excuse me, from Go AZ Cards. Sam Watts. From Go AZ Cards. All right. We'll get those, and then we got 3 more to go. Excuse me. Maybe I'll get in a stream draft and a UDFA 4. Yeah, I mean, they've just been cranking these out, which has been great. Which has been really nice that they've been doing that. When's the Best Ball Bash candle version? I wouldn't mind doing something like that. I don't want to copy Pete's bit, but I could see that potentially happening in the summer. I could see that. Wheelrat says, for when people try to join drafted streamers, you have to anticipate when they're joining, usually at 10 to 15 seconds behind. Join before the streamer says they're getting on. Yes. Yeah, you normally can tell. And some streamers try to hide when they're joining, and then you got to see when they're kind of like doing a little bit of skulking, and you're like, wait a minute, you got kind of quiet. It looks like you're on another tab. But I haven't. I generally don't try to hide when I'm going on. We took Dak because we've got Javante and Lamb. I think any other pick would have been a mistake there. All right, Addison and Mahomes go. The machine wants Fannin. I have a really tough time getting to Fannin there. I think I would rather take Dowdle in this case. Dowdle or Dobbins even. We'll take Rico Dowdle. So now we're up to a 1-3-3-1. Dak, A-Chain, Javante, and Dowdle. CD, Lamb, T. Higgins, Cornell Tate, and Tyler Warren. I think this is kind of a fun team coming together over on the right side of the board. Cannot complain. All right. BB Meat Gazer, appreciate you hanging out. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome to the Wax Pack BB Meat Gazer from Go Easy Cards. From Go Easy Cards. All right. And then we have got, excuse me, Omega King 14. Omega King 14, thank you. And again, Go Easy Cards, really appreciate you. You definitely have a small inferno going on. Omega King 14 from Go Easy Cards on 4/17/26. Light you up. Get you down here, and then we'll get candle cam going so people can see the situation here. It is pretty awesome. You guys have been so supportive today. Thank you. And then we got Fish Mob. Fish Mob 1. What a great name, Fish Mob. Fish Mob. Like, is it a mob of fish? Is it talking about like the mob getting rid of people and sleeping with the fishes? Got a lot of questions, but love the username. Appreciate that. Fish Mob from Go AZ Cards on 4/17/26. All right. So there we go. All right. We're coming back around. W4 Omega, I see you. I see you, Omega King. Respect to another king. Cheers. Yeah. Another Omega name. Nice. Nice. All right. Let me get the candle cam going. It's a lot. It's a lot here. So thank you so much. Y'all truly are the best. I really, really appreciate you. Oh gosh, and we're on the clock. What are we gonna do? Romeo Dobbs, the sidekick wants Tony Pollard. Let's take Tony Pollard. I think I'm good with that. And then we'll see what wraps around to us. We'll see what wraps around. Chris asking, are we doing anything special for Monday 4/20 or May the 4th? For May the 4th be with you for the Star Wars mic. I think the Star Wars mic is going to be gone by then. I think the Star Wars mic is days are numbered, thanks to the Toxic Tower. Let's just take Romeo Dobbs here. Let's take Romeo Dobbs. Yeah, I could have taken Downs to double stack Indy, but I don't know. Dobbs does seem pretty good in this case. Chris, I don't know. I mean, I certainly am okay with the, however people want to. I don't know if we'll do anything for 420. But yeah, Sweet Leaf. I knew that would draw you out there. I see you there in the 12 hole. I don't know about bongs on stream. That might be a little aggressive. But hey, you know what? However people want to celebrate, we fully support. Whatever people want to be doing. And for us, I guess that's going to be deciding what quarterback we want to take next, because Dak made a lot of sense. Downs certainly could line up. Had we been able to double tap Wandale and Pollard, I think we would have done that, and then maybe just look to do Downs and Ward here. But being that didn't happen, we're going to have to figure something out. So we'll pull the board up, keep the board up. Let's see what our friends are up to. We've got Wheeler here. He's got a 2-3-4-1. Jonathan Taylor, Saquon, Tet McMillan, Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, BTJ, Jalen Warren, and then Herbert QJ Gadsden. So he gets a little double stack of Chargers at the end of this, and he's not the lad drafter. No, he's not the lad drafter, but still builds that out. Sweet Leaf, what have you been up to? Sweet Leaf, Genty, Walker, Kyron, Devonta, and then Tout. So 4 running backs to 5, a very sidekick-coded draft. Daniels, Addison, Mahomes. Again, I think you're a sidekick drafter. And then Wandale and Worthy. Let's see what the machine wants us to do here. At 130, I think we are going to, at the very least, hopefully get Danny Dimes here. And then decide what else we want to do. Fergie makes a lot of sense to pair with Dak. The drafter after me has Mahomes, so I would assume they're more likely to take Kelsey than Fergie. I think I'm going to take Danny Dimes here. I'm going to make the assumption that they're going to pick. Well, they're in the draft, so I'm not going to guess who they're going to take. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they do take Kelsey and Shakir. I was thinking they might take Kelsey and Ward, because that was the Wandale drafter. But they did have Daniels and Mahomes. Quarterback probably not a huge priority for Sweet Leaf there. So we add Fergie and Danny Dimes. We get up to a Dallas triple with Ferguson, Javonte, and a Lamb. So a lot of firepower for the Cowboys on this team. And we'll see what if any third QB we get. Usually we do tack on one, but we did at the very least get the Danny Dimes, Tyler Warren stack that I am a fan of. Yeah, we don't want to demonetize the stream. It's happened before, and not even our own fault. But these things do happen sometimes. All right. Let's see. I don't think we got we got Rad Dad, who I'm assuming is not Best Ball Dad, who just became a member, or D Dad. Could be. If it's one of you, you can let me know. We can see what you've been up to on your team. But awesome stuff so far. I do doubt that this survives the weekend, just with the way fill rates have gone. I think hopefully there's a UDFA 5 by the time Monday comes around, but we'll see. I think Underdog, this is exactly what I thought Underdog should be doing. They should be making contests this size that if people want to, if they want to max it, just auto drafting, it's not cost prohibitive. But if you also just want to scratch the itch of drafting, or just, be up against auto drafters and be able to control your teams, you can do it. To me, there's very little downside for Underdog doing these. So I'm glad they seem to have to do it, because DraftKings does it, and I just think it makes a ton of sense. All right, Jerry Judy goes. Judy Sharbs. Interesting choice for me here. I think No, I'm taking Keaton Mitchell. I'm going to take Keaton Mitchell there. Running back does kind of go off a cliff, and I really do like Keaton Mitchell. McDaniel apparently was putting up wanted posters for Mitchell because they want when he was not tendered by the Ravens, and just really wanted to make sure they went out and got him. I think he could be very involved next year. So now the question is, do we just take Mendoza here, or do we push quarterback further? I think with Dak and Dimes, let's push quarterback. Let's take Calvin Ridley here, and then we can make a bet on Tennessee, but not feel the need to have Cam Ward as a part of the stack. So we'll add Mitchell and Ward here. Quid pro quo is in the 4 hole. Okay, so you're D-Dad. Apologies if I'm reading that wrong. Let's see what you've been up to. 3-3-6-1. Puka, Rice, Etienne, Henderson, Watson, May. So gets May with Henderson there. Tuckercraft, Dobbins, Love, Concepcion, Malik Willis, Denzel, Boston, and Juwan Jennings. Like the team here. Nice Love, Watson stack. It looks like you picked Etienne over AJ Brown. I haven't been forcing AJ Brown, Drake May together, but maybe that's something I should be thinking about doing more. But obviously you don't know if you're getting Drake May until after you would make that decision. So it's kind of wonky, but maybe should be taking more AJ Brown with that in mind. Yeah. Omega King in here. Hey, Omega King, appreciate you. One of the newest members of the Wax Pack. The salute to W for Omega. With Mitchell and Vidal potentially being involved as you think, are you fading Omari and Hampton at cost? This was kind of discussed yesterday on the Toxic Tower members stream. And I think there's very good points on both sides. I think here's where I'm at. I think Hampton is overpriced. I think they're going to use 3 running backs. I think he is more than he should be. But do I want to be in a position where I am drastically underweight on the Chargers running back 1? No, that feels like a way to lose. Because even if you're right and he doesn't outperform in a given week, he could just smash, right? Like their offensive line, if it's healthy, there should be better. McDaniel, at least when he first got to Miami, was kind of a wizard. I do not want to have none of that. I don't want to be significantly underweight, but I agree. I think Vidal could be annoying. I don't really like Vidal, but maybe I should consider him more. We're on the clock here. I think I'll take Christian Kirk of these receivers. I know the sidekick's not as big on him, but that's all right. You guys know I just take whoever I like here. All right, let's see what Sweetleaf does. But yeah, I think he's overpriced, but I think you just have to eat it because you could just lose if you're wrong. Got piles of May Brown already. Oh, there you go. So you were ahead of the curve. Kirk Cousins goes to Sweetleaf. Very interesting. I know he was the nailer drafter. Let's take Dontavian Wicks. I think he's I think if he really is the Eagles wide receiver 2, he's way too cheap in round 16. All right, Sweetleaf. Pittsburgh is bracing for Penn's Flyer Series. Starts Saturday. Paul Skeens bobblehead day Saturday. First place. Big week ahead. Berg is buzz. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I will be arriving on Thursday, so that is going to be electric. I can't wait. And yeah, Pittsburgh, a fantastic sports town. Fantastic sports town. Kirk is a good pick there because he has Naylor and Genty. Yeah, he's kind of an odd duck to me because you're barring injury, he's not going to be starting like week 17. But if he's playing well, he probably is going to play for. I don't know. I don't know what you do if you draft Mendoza and it's week 7 and the Raiders are like 5-2 or something. Like, what do you do? Like, you probably just got to roll with it. I don't know. It is a it is an interesting pick. I don't hate it. I don't like hate it, but I don't know. Oh, Christian Kirk. Thank you. I like Christian Kirk there too. But Kirk Cousins to me is an interesting pick. I meant everything I said about Cousins. I have trouble getting there because I really just logically am like, no, they're going to take Mendoza, so he's not playing at the end of the season. And I don't think there's necessarily enough upside to have huge weeks for the weeks he is there. But I also do see a path where if he is productive, he might be playing for more than the market thinks. Let us in your next draft. It's not up to me. It is up to the machinations of Underdog. But I can run one more, and then I gotta hop. But please like and sub. I won't set a like goal, but these things do help a ton. All right, Jeremy Bernard at the top of the sidekick. Twist my arm. We'll take Jeremy Bernard here. We'll take Jeremy Bernard. Let's see what Sweetleaf does. Let's see what Sweetleaf does. City of Champions. There you go. Quid pro quo. Sweetleaf takes Fergie and let's see who else. Go easy cards. I'm back. Can we get a camera shot of the candles? Absolutely. Let me take Aaron Rodgers here. I thought about taking Firemuth there to then take Rodgers, but I'm okay not necessarily requiring that stack. We do have Rico Dowdle on this team already, so we have, a little bit of a mini stack. But yes, go easy cards. We have quite the situation here with all of the candles. It is there is so much heat radiating out of my coffee table. It is of mild concern, but appreciate you, Go Easy Cards. Thank you for helping make that happen. This has been an awesome stream so far. So much support. Because plays early in case Mahomes isn't ready to go take Fields. I see people taking Fields. I'll tell you this. I'll definitely take some Fields in Superflex stuff. I think he's going to be a go higher. Probably my venture would be he goes the highest of any backup quarterback. But yeah, I do have trouble getting to him in this. Just taking backup quarterbacks as a rule, I think is bad. But Cousins, in case Mahomes isn't ready to go. Oh, I see what you're saying. For your team. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because yeah, if you are worried about early season production for Mahomes, if he's somehow on PUP, then yeah, Cousins and him might be like good synergy there. Sometime this summer we should try to beat Pete's fastest slow draft record. Oh my god. Don't want to try to steal any of Pete's bits. I would love to be on the fastest slow drafting because I think I can click pretty quick, but I don't know. The what says what's up? Hey, the what, appreciate you so much. I hope you're having a good one today. Go Easy Cards, can I interest you in last round? You're the Darnell Washington guy. Go Easy Cards. He's so fun to watch. He is so fun to watch. But neither one is a good pick, but Richardson's probably better than Fields at this point. Gosh. I haven't even thought of taking a Rich. I see him mentioned every now and then and stuff. Where is what's Anthony Richardson? Where is he now? Is he still on the Colts? Firemuth is still here. Let's just take Firemuth. That seems good. I don't know if Sweetleaf would have gone 4 tight ends. If he really is using a sidekick, it can get pretty aggressive with that. So, let's see. Tyquan Thornton goes. Now what do we do? The machine wants Darius Slayton. I don't want to do that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a 4th quarterback. I'm gonna take Ty Simpson. I really do like Ty Simpson. I know this is a little squirrely, but I feel like I felt good at all our other positions. We got a 4-5-8-3. We got Dak, Danny Dimes, Aaron Jones, Ty Simpson. A-Chain, Javonte, Dowdle, Tony Pollard, Keaton Mitchell. Like, I don't really know what... Najee Harris, maybe, but CD, Higgins, Carnell Tate, Romeo Dobbs, Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Dontavian Wicks, Jeremy Bernard. I felt very good about our wide receiver room. And then Warren, Ferguson, and Freiermuth. It's a really good tight end room. So I don't know. The luxury pick, I feel like Ty Simpson could be kind of fun late in the season. So there we go. Hey, JMC. Appreciate you so much. Good morning, Chad. Great show. Hey, it was awesome. It was so awesome being on the Tower Show, and thanks for hanging yesterday. It means a lot, and yeah, thanks. Glad to have you here hanging this morning. Pre-bunked malinformant. Great to see you let your hair down on Toxic Tower last night. Couldn't believe all those F-bombs. Well, you guys will have to tune in to the members only stream to see what pre-bunked is referring to. But yeah, it was awesome being on. And thanks so much for coming here and hanging out. It was really fun being on with them yesterday. Sweetleaf, Cuzzy and Mahomes also division correlation. Yeah, but having two quarterbacks in the same division, like you can't play both of them, and even if they play each other. So I don't know if I'm with you on that. I like where your head's at though. Chad, Truth Serum in 8 months. Darnell Washington was the pick over Freiermuth. I think that's a hot take. Not a Truth Serum take. I think Pete would say, no, that's just a hot take. Because you're readily admitting that. All right, I'm going to join another UDFA 3. I cannot help if there's 12 people in when I click this button. Waiting for 5. All right, so at least 5 of you should be able to get in, hopefully. Appreciate all of you. We'll see. At least this wasn't waiting for 2. So, again, I am not trying to hide. I'm not trying to hide my UDFA entries from you all. So there we go. We are full. We are full up. And we got the 2 hole. Rewarded with the 2. None of your business in here. Hey, appreciate you. None of your business hanging out. Mr. Burkle makes it in. JMC gets in here to Sweetleaf again. Sweetleaf, you just didn't get up. You just stayed in your chair. Everyone else came in. And Sweetleaf gets the 12. Not so narrow cast at the 11. You are Slappy White. Great name, Slappy White. Great name. Appreciate you in here in the draft. Chris, yep, I see you in there. None of your business at the 5. Memby's only fastest slow draft challenge, Pete, is a great way to drive subs. That's true. That's true. Again, it's a fine line between throwing the gauntlet down and challenging and stealing bits, but we'll come up with something. We will come up with something, and who knows? Maybe that's the move. But yeah, gotta get something in. Wheel route, wasn't planning on drafting Tua, but 24 spots after ADP seemed like the right thing to do. The only thing I say is wheel route is ADP is super fake that late in I'll just take Gibbs at the 2. That late in drafts, that it is easy to find like illusory value. 24 picks of ADP in round 5 is so much more valuable than 24 ADP picks in round 20. And obviously there's a gradient in between. So I just have a little bit of caution when you see that, because sometimes it's like, well, if team didn't need it. I can't recall if you were like the Drake London drafter, then absolutely. But if it's like your 4th QB and you have no Falcons, it's a little bit like, JMC haven't drafted what to do at 6. Can't be CMC. He takes Jonathan Taylor. That's who I take. That's who I tend to take at 6. I'm not very creative in the 6 hole. Pete would have to acknowledge you to move on him, like Scarface stealing the show. And how did that end for Scarface, Chris? No spoilers for those who have not seen this 45-year-old film. But yeah, not always the greatest move to move in on your one of your benefactors. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad pick, but just sometimes you see those picks and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 24 picks after, and it's like, yeah, these guys are all really interchangeable that late. Sweetleaf, I just got some medical Mary name slaps. Gonna try it, Slappy. Hey, there you go, Sweetleaf. I hope that's a good one. I hope that's a good one on this Friday. All right, let me pull the board up so we can see what's going on here. Genty Bowers from Sweetleaf. All right, so again, we did that, but from the 4-hole, Sweetleaf doing it from the 12-hole. I like that. Just get a little different. It's still a fairly big final, assuming it's the same size as the last one. It's 376 seeds, so it's a big enough final where uniqueness isn't completely null. All right. Trey McBride goes at 19 here. So again, this is going to be one of those unusual drafts where you get Bowers ahead of McBride. I'm so used to being on the right side of the board. I had a moment of panic. I'm like, where am I in this draft? Man, I would really prefer Derrick Henry to anyone else here. Let's see what Goldfisher. He takes Pickens. Yeah, let's take Derrick Henry. So we go Gibbs, Henry here. We'll see what the sneak does. First love share for Chris. I mean, I have a lot of Jeremiah love. Gotta need that to begin. And let's take Rashee Rice. I don't think I've passed on Rice in the 3rd round in quite a while. Pretty into that. We got Gibbs, Henry, Rice. The sneak here over here, hogging all the running backs. Bijan, Chase Brown, Josh Jacobs. So running backs already a little light here. I guess you still have Etienne, Hall, and Kyron in the 2nd round, but we got 2 people going all running backs here, Goldfisher and Rad Dad. Let's see what None of Your Business does. He gets A.J. Brown. So I think we're going to see a big concentration of running backs on the right side of the board, as you frequently do with these receivers kind of going in this range. I hope that is a good one as the most sober person way to respond. Dark Side Dev, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here. It's it's just I don't even begin to know what that means. I'm trying my best. All right, Devonta Smith goes at pick 33. You really rattled me there, Dark Side Dev. All right, Devonta Smith goes at pick 33. Slappy White here, aka Not So Narrow. Let's see what he does. Cat McMillan and Sweetleaf and Slappy Happy working together. Let's see what they come up with. Genty, Bowers, Brees, and let's see. He skipped Kyron. So I'm not thinking he's going to take Kyron, but we'll see what he does. He takes Luther Burden. There we go. Luther Burden. So living up to the Slappy to Slappy Happy, because that is the foremost of the Slappy picks at this point. Taking Burden there at 37. Slappy White himself, he takes Zay Flowers at pick 38. And now the board is coming back over to us. See what we can do. By ADP, according to the 6 picks away line, it will be Travion, but I'd be surprised if one of Loveland or JMO didn't come back to us. We'll see. There goes Javonte. I'll keep the board up at this point. See if anything notable is happening. JMC here in the middle. He's got Jonathan Taylor, Trey McBride, Travis Etienne. First draft. Let's see what he does. He winds the clock. And he takes Ladd McConkey. So there we go. First wide receiver. Again, how times have changed. First wide receiver in round 4 used to be utter heresy. And now we have Sweetleaf doing it. We have JMC doing it. And the sneak may or may not do it if he takes a wide receiver there. So Evans, Loveland at the top of the queue. 2 picks to us here. First Bucky share of pre-draft. Oh, man, Bucky's tough for me to get to. You guys know I'm not I'm not in on Bucky. See what Goldfisher does. I'm lighter on Mike Evans than I necessarily want to be. If he's gone, I'll probably just go by ADP and take JMO over Waddle. Yeah, I'll just take Mike Evans here. I'm not too worried about falling behind at running back. That we already have Gibbs and Henry there. See if the sneak just really wants to load up on running back or not. I think my next pick would be Montgomery over Waddle. I'm a little light on Waddle, but you know what? I'm okay being a little light on that. So we'll take Montgomery. I have more faith at wide receiver being there at 71 than that next tier of running back. So feel pretty good about the team so far. Gibbs, Henry, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, and Montgomery. Now the board goes around. Rad Dad over here. See, does he continue with 0 RB? He does. He does. So quid pro quo. No running backs. JSN, Drake London, Chris Olave, Loveland, and Waddle. So tons of wide receiver firepower. My favorite tight end in the draft. And we'll have to see how he lands the plane. More like Lad McJonkey. I'm fine with Lad. He's definitely a guy, though, where if he has another bad season like last year, he's going to be one of those like, oh, yeah, what happened? His rookie year was so good, and he really fell off. Again, I'm willing to see a resurgence with the Chargers and buy Lad. Although, again, he does stick out as a little pricey there based on what we saw last year. But, again, I don't want to be out on the Chargers wide receiver one. That seems bad. JMC, that's a good question. Do you think Lamar was primarily due to decline, injury, or quitting on Harbaugh? I've gone very back and forth on what happened with Lamar. I know JT Vinegar makes fun of me because I always reference the time Lamar got like run down from behind by a D lineman. And I'm like, that should never happen. And now, of course, this was back from his injury, but I'm like, this is just such a bad look. My issue is that he didn't look great in the pocket. He was like overthrowing everything. But like your last point, was he just quit? Was he just checked out? Now, I don't really necessarily love a guy who was in the playoff race, like being willing to check out. That feels not like a great bet to make either. So I don't know. I have definitely been light on Jackson this season. I don't want to be light on Jackson, but that's kind of where I've found myself. So I don't know. I'm chalking it up to decline, but I don't think that's the popular take. And I'm willing to see the vision where it was some combination of the injury and just like not being in on the scheme. Wheel Route saying, let's get the like. Yeah, I don't even know how many likes we're at. I hope it's looking good. If you haven't liked the stream, drop a like, drop a sub. That those things definitely help. So yeah, thanks for the reminder, Wheel Route. Yeah, Wheel Route saying combo of injury and Harbaugh. What do we want to do? I don't do MHJ. We don't do MHJ here. Let's do Parker Washington. We're going to take Parker Washington here. Dark Side Dev says, San Fran brought in Mike Evans and Christian Kirk. The writing is on the wall for Pearsall. Yeah, Pearsall is a little tough for me to get to, too. I have to say. You know who I don't have a lot of? I don't have a lot of T-Law. Let me just do T-Law, Parker Washington. So I know we skipped ahead. I like taking T-Law ahead of Mahomes. Not really. I don't think that's great, but I kind of want a little bit of this combination, and I don't think I have very much. So we'll just double tap those two there. I don't think T-Law would have been back to me at 95. So we'll take it up. But yeah, Dark Side Dev, I have some concerns about Pearsall myself, but he did have just some monster games when he was healthy. So it's going to be interesting. I am kind of curious as to what what the Niners look like, especially the fact that Kittle might not be there at the beginning. It could be kind of muddy and just like very week to week. Slaps is an indica dominant hybrid that gets named from its heavy-handed stone that'll slap you into a deep state of relaxation. I mean, that sounds very pleasant, Sweetleaf. That sounds very pleasant. Not so narrow. JMC sniped me on Lamar. I will say it's hard to get sniped. I don't consider someone taking a mobile QB as sniping. A pocket passer, yes. A mobile quarterback that you don't have to stack. It's like, well, they took him. But yeah, it is a bummer. I'm assuming you had Flowers. Where were you? Oh, well, you were all the way. Getting to pick 59 is a tall order. You have to run quite a gauntlet to get him. Jake, I always run full speed when I'm coming back. Oh, there you, gosh, see, I knew I'd get you out by bringing I knew I could draw you out by referencing getting run down by the lineman. I hope you're having a good one. I love bringing this up. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. I just have to reference that. And Jake Vinegar appears like a djinn. Chris Burkle, I think Lamar's release has that little jerk that sails some passes. Yeah, and I guess it's just the year before he looked so good, right? Like his completion percentage was so high, and then just seeing him like, well, he can't run and he's not good in the pocket. So what are we doing here? Wheelrat says he seems super motivated this season. Yeah, I hope so. I agree. I mean, everything I've seen from here is good. Chris wanted May, but had to settle for AJ Brown's current QB. Yeah, that happens. Where did Drake May go at 62? Yeah, you don't always get that stack, which is why it's weird. Because like if you draft AJ Brown because you want the stack, you can frequently end up pretty disappointed. Speaking of Pearsall, here he comes. We've got Rice, Mike Evans, and Parker Washington. I suppose we might have to make a decision. Do we want to take Pearsall if he's here for the potential double stack? I'm pretty light on him, but that does make it more likely we could get Purdy around the turn. See what Goldfisher does, because he might render this moot by taking either of them. I do like the idea of taking Purdy to pair with Mike Evans. He takes Blake Corum. All right, let's risk it. Let's take Pearsall first. I think it would be weird for this drafter to take Purdy, but if he's a sidekick drafter, he will be up at the top. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, that sucks. I know I said I was okay with it, but I'm kind of like not okay with it. I really don't want both Niner receivers and not Purdy. The sneak, that was annoying. All right, well, we'll just take Kyle Pitts here. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be okay if this happens. It happens. I'm like, ah, this is killer. No chance to check out ultra competitive DNA. That's what I was afraid of. Like, I always thought of him as a guy that wouldn't just be checked out and not compete. And they were like in a playoff line. So even if you don't like the coach, like NFL careers are not long. You do not get many cracks at the playoffs, you know? And I don't know. I didn't like it. Can I interest you in a Rodgers Darnell backstack? I know I said I'm going to have you on Go Easy Cards, but we might have to work out something with how many times you can bring up a Darnell Washington, Aaron Rodgers backstack. There might be a limit, but I don't know. We'll see. Go Easy Cards. I don't want to rule anything out. JMC, I have Michael Wilson ahead of MHJ, and I know that makes me a little bit of a Michael Wilson extremist, but I bought what I saw with Wilson. I thought he looked great, and I thought he was a good prospect coming out, and I think some of the prospect poobas agreed with me, or agreed with that assessment. Now, obviously, he was nowhere near the prospect MHJ was, but I think MHJ's had a while to kind of prove himself, and I don't know. I feel like we just haven't seen what we were supposed to see from him, so I don't know. Best Ball on Call got you to, hey, 35 likes. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, my issue is Go AZ Cards is a Cardinals fan and knows his team, and he likes MHJ a lot more, which kind of scares me because I do take what the team ball knowers know over, trying to follow all 32 teams. Brett Nichols, Lamar is all in this year and will run like hell to win. I mean, that is a fantastic reason to not be underweight on Lamar Jackson. But yeah, appreciate you, Brett, coming in, hanging out. Yeah, I probably will get more of him post-draft. I guess I just kind of had a 2025 hangover where I still was kind of worried about it. JMC saying, with the meta being 3 QB, is it the right year to switch back to 2? It definitely could be. I'm really curious to see what it looks like in BBM. I was always 3 QB in 20-round drafts anyway, right? But yeah, in an 18-round draft, it does limit you a little bit. So I don't know. I probably still will do mostly 3 QB because the third QB does contribute points so much. But yeah, I mean, if it's still 3 QB and we're still taking QBs as aggressive as we are now, like this round 7 through 9, which is littered with quarterbacks, and then like 10 and 11, you get that second run. You might be onto something, and it's time to switch back to 2 a little bit. Guys, should I join the Mario Kart 64 division or the Tetris division for Scotty Fish Bowl 2026? You're just flexing that you're invited, and I haven't been. Thanks, Jake. I don't know. Someone who's in that league in Scotty Fish Bowl can answer that. But no, congrats on the invite there. What do we want to do, by the way? What do we want to do? You know what we don't have? I'm like, there's a combo I don't have, but I don't even know if I like it. I'm going to take Higgins here. I'm going to take Higgins and then Stroud. I haven't done Higgins, Stroud, and I also have David Montgomery here. Do I feel like if I don't get a Higgins Stroud team, I'm going to be too sad? No, but now let's cue that up. I'm assuming the sneak wouldn't take CJ Stroud. Go AZ Cards. Thank you. Thank you for gifting the Memby. Let's see who it went to. Oh my gosh. Let's see who it went to. It went to Best Ball on Call. Awesome. Awesome. So glad to see that one go to a good home there. So let me take CJ Stroud, and then let me get Best Ball on Call. Best Ball on Call, one of the earliest viewers to this channel. So again, Best Ball on Call. Glad to see you got this one. Best Ball on Call from Go AZ Cards. Thank you, Go AZ Cards, so much. This is awesome. From Go AZ Cards on 417. Y'all are truly the best. Thank you. Let's get that candle rocking and rolling here. All right. Here we go. Light the candle. And oh my God. Okay. And now we'll put up candle cam so people can check in. Oh, you don't need to see my knee. Letting too much behind the curtain. And I think that might be a bag of chips. Oh my God. There's too many candles. I'm sitting on my couch if you're wondering why you could see my knee. All right. Appreciate you. That was how about now? Yeah. Thanks, Go AZ. Yeah, really, really appreciate both of you. Chris says, I really have to get to work, but I have to focus on this draft. Can't embarrass myself in front of all these new members. I know. It is true. It is true. Go AZ Card says, you're welcome. Brett Nichols is underweight. Lamar, Lawrence, and Dart are my favorites. Yeah, Brett, I have come around to the policy of not wanting to like hard fade guys I think can just win a given week, because that's killed me in week 17s before. I might be of the view Lamar is in that camp. I'm okay being underweight. I think I need to get to like 4 to 6%, if not just at market on him. Hartman says, Michael Wilson faders want you to reject the evidence of your eyes. Exactly, Hartman. It is truly Big Brother does not want you to draft Michael Wilson. He wants you to look at these phony baloney numbers. Although I actually think the numbers were pretty good. Greg says, compressed QB prices have double elite QB easier than ever. I like double elite QB. I think you're right, Greg. I think I might do that more in BBM if we can, and then stop at 2. Peanut punches in Chicago's Mario Kart. There we go. There we go. That's a narrow cast. I take one of the last QBs really late, nearly every draft. Yeah, in a 20-round draft, I think it's I think in a 20-round draft, it's really hard for me to justify not taking a third QB like super late, who is so much more likely to hit my lineup than like Najee Harris. M. Stockton, first of all, good morning. Hope you're having a great one. I think drafting guys like Caleb, T-Law, and above, you're making a bet they will be top 15 to 5 to 10 QBs with top 3 upside, so drafting 2 is fine. Yeah. Let me make this pick real quick. None of these quarterbacks are super... Oh my God, what are we going to do? We're not taking Jonah Coleman. I'd rather take Big Mike Washington. The sneak already has 3 QBs, so if we want to just take Daniel Jones, we can. We could also just take Bryce Young. I know there are the Daniel Jones, the people concerned about Danny Dimes. Or we could just take something else. No, let's be cowards and take 3 QBs. I'll take Bryce Young instead of Daniel Jones. Sure. So we'll take Bryce Young there. So now we're up to a 3-4-5-1. T-Law, Stroud, Bryce Young, Gibbs, Henry, Montgomery, Big Mike Washington, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Parker Washington, Ricky Pearsall. Of course, we were trying to get Brock Purdy, didn't get him. Jaden Higgins and Kyle Pitts. So not too bad. Not too bad. Again, definitely would have preferred this pick with Pearsall, or excuse me, with Purdy, but that's the way she goes. Wheel route, got myself blacklisted from Scotty Fishbowl after being in 7, 8, and 9. I don't know what that means. You were in 7, 8, and 9. I don't know what 7, 8, and 9 is. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's blacklisted from like a large charity competition. It's pretty funny. Get Knoll round 20. I have not considered much Jalen Knoll, but I don't hate it. Memby costs more than the draft. Hey, appreciate you, Go Easy Cards. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, again, the support has been awesome. Could be a home run. I mean, Kirk did leave. You have Higgins, Knoll. Wait, who else? Texans. Yeah, Tank Dell. That was the missing name. Yeah, Dell. It's sounding more and more like he might not even really play this season. So, I don't know. I don't hate it. I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm not going to say like I love it. I'm not going to say, oh, I like that idea and I have 0 shares. But yeah, it's something maybe I should have considered a little more. I've just been light on Stroud, so I haven't really been looking to take the late Texans guys. Morning, Chadwick. Hey, morning to you, Eggers. Eggers, of course, famous from Calcutta fame. One of the foremost Calcutta grinders you'll ever meet. But appreciate you, Eggers. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Chris is now a coquette. Yeah, Coker. Wish we could have gotten him on this team. I think he would have fit nicely, but I like me some Coker as well. Peanut Punch, that one's down to 4 draft slots. Not sure where I want to pick from this year. Have a feeling it might not be 3-round reversal. I mean, Mr. Just showing off that Scotty Fishbowl invite. We've got a real fire hazard here. Truly. Looks like the vestibule of a church in there. I know. It is fantastic. That's a narrowcast. Last year was taking Shuck and Dart really late in drafts, especially on DK. It worked well. Yeah. And that's why I'm taking Ty Simpson super late, because I could see, again, getting some late round value if he's playing down the stretch. Corey, do you have a take on Shadur versus Watson? One's going to win the job, both 20. I just have kind of a hard no Deshaun Watson rule, but that's not leading me to take Shadur. I'm not getting to that kind of logical extension. You know what? I like B-Rob of these running backs. He's kind of the last of... I guess B-Rob and Tank Bigsby are kind of the same thing. But if I don't get like Steph Diggs or Ridley, I don't really care all that much. I'm okay with that. Dallas Goedert pick was oh no. I'll have to check where that happened. But yeah, Corey, I'm not taking Shadur either. Gosh. I'll take Ridley on this team. Sure. Yeah, I'm not taking Shadur either. It's it does feel like the situation where the Browns could cycle through multiple QBs over the year. Maybe I'll change that after the draft and in training camp if it's clear there's like someone has a good hold on the job. But right now I'm just avoiding the Browns QB. Yeah, sorry, I missed that before, Chris. Oops. Brett says Chuba, Coker, Young stack, easy enough. You're also into Ted if it works. Yeah. No, I like the Bryce Young stacks you can get. I just missed out on like literally every piece. Even Jonathan Brooks. I just have unstacked Bryce Young. Scotty Fishbowl 7, 8, and 9. I'm just confused as to why you're blacklisted. Kendall's taking Bryce Young for no good reason. Oh my gosh. I have definitely done that before. Definitely just ruin people's stack. That's the thing though, this year, Chris, is people are just blindly taking 3 QBs, and it's leading to people getting sniped. But I didn't even know who was affected by it. And I think most people doing it are just like, I just need my 3rd QB. I don't care if they're unstacked. I will say about Bryce Young is he does give you some rushing upside from randomly. So I don't hate him unstacked. But yeah, it's definitely annoying if you're like have Ted and Coker and someone just takes them ahead of ADP. Dell is dust. I hate that you're probably right, but Dell is probably dust. Quid pro quo, my only finals team contained both Dell and Shadur in an odd coincidence of topics. Could happen again if Tank Dell is playing week 10. He's back and really good, but I don't know. It's a weird spot. People are gross about Browns, but Fannin and some wide receiver could help one QB produce. Yeah, I mean, again, at the Dog Bowl last year, if you were brave enough to do Shadur, Fannin, Judy, you would have won the Dog Bowl. Those could have been your last 3 picks. And unless you had one of the dud first rounders, you probably would have been at least in the top 10. But nobody had Shadur. Nobody had Shadur or Judy. Everyone was afraid. So yeah, even the Browns QB could get there. Hey, best ball on call. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you for gifting the sub. Let's see who it went to. Let's see. It went to Eggers. Oh, we got a reroll. Eggers and best ball on call. Thank you. I'll have to write up Eggers one. Jatavian Sanders still live. Oh, I'm not taking Sanders. I think he is like super replaced. Yeah, the 3 QB meta is bonkers. M. Stockton abandoned the 3 QB meta. Robust RB smart. I'm with you in we got to just take Dalton Schultz here with Stroud. I think it's overthinking it to do much else. But yeah, I am struggling to not take 3 QBs in a 20-round draft. All right, Eggers. Let's get this over with. Eggers from Best Ball on call. But no, appreciate both of you so much. Best Ball. And I'm on the clock. No, let's take Jordan James. Let's try. If we're gonna have this Niners situation, let's add him to the crew. All right, Eggers from Best Ball on call. On 4/17/26. All right, thank you both. Wicks gets snapped off too. I know. There's just no joy for the for the Jalen Hurts drafter out there. Let's see, where are you? None of your business. You had Hurts here at 68. Where did Wicks go? Oh, at 180. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at 173, if I have Hurts, I'm taking Wicks there. Eggers, though, appreciate you so much for hanging out. In all seriousness, and Best Ball on call, thank you. You all are the best. Let me get you down in the vestibule. I don't know if we're really gonna call it that, but we could get you down there, and dear God. All right, let me adjust that. So truly thank you guys. And the lone light, the toxic tower. Yeah, hey, it was so fun being with the tower guys. Tank Bigsby is in that range. I agree. Oh, you didn't get Bigsby. Yeah, you really got host. Oh, wow, light the candle. Indeed, Eggers. Indeed. Hulk saying, Chris, there's always oh gosh, if you're taking Hollywood Brown, you are really desperate. Brett says, just took a 3rd QB with Allen Mahomes. Knicks fell, so what the hell? It's $2. Yeah. I mean, again, you just don't know what you're going to need to run the gauntlet in the playoffs. And Sam Sherman won $2 million because he was able to have Bryce Young bridge through his Brock Purdy team, which, you know, if you did 2 QB with Purdy, you were probably pretty dead. Perfectly Cromulent, GM brother, listened on the way back to work as always. Best of luck. Hey, appreciate you, Perfectly Cromulent. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great one. Corey in the house took many Kyler Murray 2 QB builds that scared me into. Yeah, me too. And it was Kyler a lot of the time. It was definitely Kyler a lot. 2 QBs, all fun and games till one guy goes down for the season. That's the thing. Your teams are, and even if they don't, again, the third QB ends up being valuable a lot. All right, let's take Gunnar Helm. Let's take Gunnar Helm. We're not really being super imaginative in this draft. Crick says there's no Hollywood on my draft board. Yeah, I don't blame you, Chris. He's not on mine either. It's almost Bryce Lance time. Oh my God. All right, you know what? I'll take Bryce Lance here. We'll take Bryce Lance. I think this is our first Bryce Lance share. So there we go. There we go, Goods. That one's for you, Bryce Lance. Welcome to the crew. Always appreciate you, Purple Yosh. Yeah, surely it'll hit this year. Surely it will hit. Purple Yosh, was it just me or did Pete call them Typhel Tower? Ooh. That was their old name, famously. So PPR Tower back, he did say Typhel Tower. Okay, see, I missed that. Was it a subtle dig or who knows? If a PPR Tyler's back, I know we got a lot of candles and we're getting one more. Oh my gosh. Goods, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see who got it. Did it go to a good home? It sure did. It went to Bukowski. Bukowski, thank you. Bukowski, a longtime viewer here, so appreciate you so much, Goods and Bukowski. Not so narrow cast. Who's the most underpriced guy? I don't say this just because there's a Inferno on my desk. It really might be Wicks. I've really come around to I wish I had more of him. If he ends up being the wide receiver 2 on the Eagles, why is he going in round 16? You know, so I'm there. From Goods. All right, 4, 17, 26. So appreciate you, Bukowski and Goods. Hey, Goods, thank you. For what it's worth, I was not even expecting the. I wasn't sure if the offer was still good for the second draft, but you know what? You did make a compelling argument, and you won this thing last year, so I'm not just going to ignore you. Hold off the slaps, happy slappy. Hey, best of luck, sweet treat. Bukowski, yeah, awesome. Thank you both. Steph is a Memby. Oh my gosh, did Steph get it? Steph, awesome. Hey, appreciate you, Steph, for coming in. Hope I'm sorry I've been ignoring the sidekick. Now I know I've been watched by Leg Up. I'm embarrassed. I don't think I've top clicked at all. But yeah, hey, MacNova, thank you so much for gifting that. Really appreciate it. And now we got Steph in as a member, so thanks both of you. That was awesome. I don't know who I want to even take with this last pick, but again, y'all truly are the best. Somehow, all of our favorite late clicks appear to be gone. You know what? I'm going to queue up a really kind of gross late click that I've come around on is Jahan Dotson. I don't know what Atlanta's going to do, but if he ends up being the wide receiver 2 there, he's shown some life. He's shown some spike weeks from time to time. So maybe we'll make our last pick Jahan Dotson here. So let me do that. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, candles once. I know, right? It's brutal. It is brutal. What's the candle count for the day? Let me see. Let me get Steph's candle here. Stephanie. All right. And who is this? Was from MacNova. MacNova, again, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Steph from MacNova on 4/17. 26. Steph, welcome to the Wax Pack. Thank you so much again. Let me get that in. You're now front and center in the candle cam, and dear God. So there we go. What is the candle count for the day? I think we're at 21. Yeah, really incredible support. Thank you all so much. This has been such a fun stream. This has been fun, such a fun. Mac Nova's gotten to meet Steph. I have not met Steph, but no, that's awesome. I know I forget what meetup I remember seeing photos from, so that is pretty cool. I'm glad that you got to hang out. It is definitely fun. The only time I've really gotten to meet people from this is at the Dog Bowl. I definitely want to make sure try to get back there again. What makes Pete free bunked? Tisk tisk. Pete has won quite a bit. This is disingenuous misinformation, and I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. Pete is absolutely amazing at producing content. He was chosen by YouTube to be on stream with Derek Carr, and I wholeheartedly disagree with that. And he's won a lot in the BR streets. Bukowski, yeah, absolutely. Chad has 1%. Yeah, it shows your metrics of viewers, and it's literally like 1% female. Did I punt RB depth too far? Let me see. JMC, you have Jonathan Taylor. Wow, 2-6-10-2. Taylor, McBride, Etienne, Ladd, Lamar Jackson, Tate, MHJ, Myers, Reed, and Love. So I like this. I like your QB room, and it's stacked there. Kittle, Brooks, Shaheed, Hunter, Mitchell, Malik Washington, Trey Harris, Najee Hill, and Holani. You're running back. No, I feel like you've got like anchor RB with Taylor. Well, not even anchor. You have two. You have Taylor and Etienne. No, I feel like you didn't. I feel like Najee Harris, when he signs somewhere, is probably going to be fantasy viable. Hill and Holani aren't my favorite clicks personally, but I see the vision. If Holani kind of retains his role, he's a great pick. They're a team I think could add someone in the draft, but again, it's a round 20 pick. There's upside. Hill's another guy who just randomly has spike weeks. I never see him as much of a contingent value, but in the right game script, we've seen Hill, have a big game or two a year. So no, I like your team, JMC. MacNova, because touting in the space is more about entertaining, about being right. Again, there's so few best ball slates. It's so few best ball slates that you don't have enough time to like realize your edge, even if you're a good player. Like there's been 6 BBMs. That's like, imagine if we said, the best DFS player in the world, and we were judging weeks 4 through 10. Like it's very hard. It's very hard to purely judge on like who's had big cashes on these things. Chris, I doubt your team is that bad. 3674, Puka, Love, AJ Brown, Bucky, Judkins, Hurts, Tyson, Dobbins, Stafford, Pollard, all these people are great. Ferguson, Strange, Woody Marks, Debo, Aaron Rodgers, Brazel, Firemouth, Ferguson, Bell. These teams are great. They're all going to project very well. Like, I think you just have a ton of raw points. You got kind of screwed on stacking, but this is not a huge final where you really need stacking. The candles bit is such a great bit. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Magnova. I do love the candles, and I'm glad people like it. Go Easy Cards, I've thought about how I want to do that. So stay tuned. I do need to do something where I light the candles for the members' streams. And that was in the plan. I'll be honest, I was not planning on having this many candles. So I don't really have a way to display them. I need to figure that out. Yeah, Pete is just an incredible streamer and interview. If you ever watch Pete's interviews, he is so good at interviewing wide range of people. So I struggle with that. Any kind of criticism. A wicked bit. Yeah, I appreciate that. BR that's unfortunate because I want a BR, and I hate to think that all I did was beat some children. Maybe you're right. Maybe they won't make it to 10 BBMs, but I'd like to think that even if it's not Underdog, best ball is going to keep on growing. Not so narrow cast. Imagine AD, Dobbs, and Booty will be if the AJ Brown trade falls apart. Yeah, I'm going to feel stupid taking no Booty. Brett, I cannot wait for my new mic. I agree. I smell a Debbie Downer and a skunk. No, that's the way things go. That's the way things go. Chris says, I got the Rams and Pittsburgh sacks. Don't mind naked hurts, but too many rookie receivers. I need to be carried. But you always, I think that's one of the things is you need to hit on your first 2-round picks. So that's no different than anyone else. Mac Nova, every $5. Yeah, you're free rolling, burning down my home. Back in the 90s, they said fantasy football will never. Yeah, it's a fledgling industry. So I don't know. I think we're at the beginning. I really do. I feel like just the favorite part of everyone's fantasy year is the draft, and that's what this is. Just constantly. I love best ball. I have not ordered my mic yet, but I think I might be going off of one of Buck's recommendations in the Discord. Yeah, appreciate you, Hulk. Almost 50 likes. Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. Every time we go live in the tower, we honor Chad candles. Instead of lighting candles on fire, we light money on fire. That's it. It's just, I have that built-in advertising, just constant every time we enter one of these. You can, what are we really lighting here? Back in the 80s, they said rap music was a fad. Now look at us. Now it is mainstream. Well, if you think best ball is in decline, I don't know what to tell you. But all I know is they can't open contests fast enough for people to join. But everyone, this was so much fun. This was an awesome stream. Thank you so much. Thank all of you for joining. Quid pro quo. Thank you. Best ball guy. Really appreciate you coming by. I know you're probably sleeping, but thank you. PPR Tyler, as always, so much fun drafting with you last night. Stefan, again, the coffee money will go to coffee pretty much immediately following this. Bindles, truly appreciate you. Go AZ Cards, likewise. Can't wait to have you on. Really mean it. As long as we don't talk too much about Darnell Washington. Best ball on call. One of my first viewers. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Goods, Bryce Lance. Maybe he's the one that chips it. So thank you. And of course, Mac Nova, one of the best. Y'all truly are the best. I hope everyone has a really great weekend. But you know what? I am absolutely willing to be wrong. I'm wrong about so much, but you know what? I think best ball is alive and well, and all these members in community, people hanging out here say otherwise. Quid pro quo. You have yourself a day. I'll see y'all on Monday. Take care, everyone.